I've been dancing since I was 4 years old, and I can't imagine not having dance in my life. When I started college, I joined the Champlain College Dance Team to continue having that outlet. Through my time on the team, I've made friends with people I wouldn't have met otherwise, and gotten to try out a variety of dance styles. I've also gotten the opportunity to choreograph dances. Now, as the only senior on the team, I need to create a solo to dance for our spring showcase. While I've choreographed for other people in small groups, I've never choreographed for just myself before, which is kind of nerve-wracking. The first thing I did was pick a song for my dance. I chose I'm Alive from the musical Next to Normal because I love the musicality of it. I also think it's a great representation of where I am at this point in my life. The song sounds like an upbeat power ballad at first impression, but is kind of dark if you know it in the context of the show. Before I even set foot in the studio to start choreographing, I listened to the song ad nauseum to get a solid feel for the rhythm and structure. I gave myself a month to choreograph the 3-ish minute dance, and during that month, the only song I let myself listen to was I'm Alive to force myself to work on my choreography. The process was difficult. The first time I went to the studio, I really didn't know what I wanted to do with the dance. I planned to spend 3 hours working on it and left disheartened after 1.5. But that time, as with almost every time I spent choreographing, ideas popped in my head as I walked home. It felt like the moment I walked out of the studio, I suddenly got ideas. I write down all of my choreography in the Notes app on my phone, so if I get an idea on the go, I can just jot it down. My dance definitely changed over time. There are parts that I ended up re-choreographing 3 or 4 times because I wasn't satisfied with them. I made a conscious effort to work on the dance a little more each week, but when performance week hit, I still needed 1.5 minutes more. And I had been sick all weekend. During the tech run, I improvised most of that time to see if I could, which boosted my confidence about the looming final performance. I still hoped to finish the choreography, but at that point, I knew if I didn't, it'd be okay. I spent over an hour the day before the performance working on filling in gaps and decided I was okay with improvising the last 45 seconds. My idea for that section was for it to be frantic and out of control with lots of spins and jumps. That being said, I didn't account for the fact that if I started too early or went too hard too fast, I'd get dizzy. I didn't end up doing as many jumps as I wanted. Backstage during the performance, I sat listening to my music, mentally reviewing my choreography, doing as much last-minute prep as possible. Things go wrong with all live performances, and the spring showcase was no different. About 20 seconds into the dance, the lights went out. I kept dancing even in the dark and just powered through it.